Let's talk about this market right now and how this market may be the perfect opportunity for you. You have a small window of time to get in there and finally find a property that's right for you at the right price, which hasn't been maybe, the best option for the past couple years. Obviously in our area, Panama City Beach, Florida and surrounding areas, we are still a very desirable location for people to purchase, either move here or a second home or investment property. And sellers have had obviously the upper hand for the past couple years, right? They were getting huge appreciations in their properties. There was a lot of fighting over properties and prices just kept going up and up. When interest rates changed, which was last summer, things started to calm down. The dynamics of the market changed. Now, obviously nobody likes interest rates to go up. And if you're purchasing a property and financing, then that's gonna impact your payment. I get it. But one thing to understand is that when that happened, pricing escalation stopped. We were seeing anywhere from 15 to 20% appreciation from property over property as they were coming on the market. That's massive. So when that interest rate changed, the prices came to a halt. Now, we've seen some price changes. Obviously, we've had some decreases in prices, but one thing I need you to understand is that sellers still do have the upper hand if their property is priced right, because there's not a lot of inventory on our market. So because we are such a desirable area, we have relatively low inventory levels to the amount of buyers that are out there. So again, if the seller has their property marketed and priced correctly, then it's still going to sell. So if there's some listings on the market that have been there since, like, say this time last year and they haven't been reduced, they're probably not going to sell. Now, one thing I need to make you kind of aware of is that if a property is priced right for today's market, you're not going to be able to go in there and just lowball a property. And we're seeing some of that happen. Again, because of low inventory in our market, we don't have that wild swing in pricing. We don't anticipate that to happen, but there are still good opportunities. Why? Because there's more choices on the market. Not because more inventory is coming on the market, but because things are staying on the market longer. So I had 2 buyers come in town in January last month, and we were able to see 10 to 15 condos, which was fantastic. And they were able to take their time looking through them. It's our low season, so a lot of them, weren't rented out, or they had snowbirds in there that let us in. And they were able to take their time, find the property that they really loved. We put in a competitive offer, put in contingencies for inspection, and it worked out great. And those buyers are under contract. So if you wait, here is the potential downside of what's going to happen. If interest rates go down, now I don't think they're going to go down to what they were for the past 2 years, but if they go down this year, as they go down, what do you think is going to happen? The buyers who've been sitting off to the sidelines and waiting for that to happen are going to re-enter the market. And when they re-enter the market and we still have low inventory levels, what do you think is going to happen to pricing? It's going back up. It may not go up as fast as it went up the last couple years, but it's going to go up. So for me, I'm also an investor as well as a full-time realtor. And we actually sold 2 of our condos right before the slowdown. So I didn't have a crystal ball, but we put them on the market, we sold them. And then we actually just purchased 2 single family homes to use as long-term rentals in December, a couple months ago. So we took the time to find the properties we wanted for the long-term rentals. We were able to negotiate some great pricing, got some seller paid closing costs, and now I've successfully have those properties rented and tenants in there. And we're getting a pretty nice return on our investment for that. So if you wait, you run the chance of all of this kind of reoccurring, maybe not to the extent of the last 2 years, but possibly close to it. So I would encourage people, especially as we're moving into our busy season, if you're looking for investment property, to start that look now and find and identify the property that's right for you, and we'll get it at the right price. Thank you so much for watching. If you're seeing this on my YouTube channel, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I love to provide updated content and hopefully educational information for all of my buyers and sellers in the Panama City Beach market and surrounding area. Thanks so much and have a great day. Bye.